You came
Yeah,
over and ate with us, and
maybe.
you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture.
Don't you have a camera or
Oh,
something?
you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember once you see it. Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
Okay.
A package? I left a package here?
I can't wait to see it though.
Wait, this is it. Oh, we meet again.
Hello, Layla. Yeah, I just woke up as well.
Sorry, but I don't really have time to chat right now.
Oh, you're busy? Um, what's wrong?
I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horribly lacking. I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third.
Okay, so what are you planning to do now?
Well, I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now. But who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first place. All I've done is cause trouble for my advisor and classmates.
Oh, no, 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 don't
I
think
should
that way.
probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students. No, I don't even have the guts to bring it up, and I haven't completely given up yet.
You still have time, right? Yeah, you still have time, right? I think everything will be fine, right? Right?
To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are. Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now.
Okay. Okay. Is this someone a good friend of yours? Are they a sage? Are they the great fungus elder? I don't know what to say though. What if I ask, are they a sage?
No. All my friends are back home. I'm the only one who got to come study at the academia. This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get dizzy and faint when I'm stressed out.
what what do you mean you're not sure if they're a person or not? Oh my god. You haven't seen them? Oh my god. Anyway, it's that bad, huh?
Yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of. My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly written.
Ah, I see. I see. Now I get it. I get it. I get it now. Yeah. 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 It's her other self that is doing the job for her. I get it now.
But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed.
Oh.
I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars. Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research. If that's even possible.
Yeah, I want powers like that.
But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon. It comes down to my own efforts, improving
Oh no.
one step at a time. How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of everyone who knows me?
Oh no. It's easy what you gotta do. It's easy. You just have to sleep task, you know? Sleep task. And and your other self will do the thing for you, you know? That's easy. It's easy for you. Anyway, that makes sense. That the effort you put the effort you put in is equally important.
Oh no, I've already spent too much time chatting. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Seelie's help.
Wisdom Sealies. There's a there's such a thing called Wisdom Sealies. Anyways, you just said you wanted to rely on your own efforts.
Yes, but time's of the essence, so I have to take what I can get. Oh, sorry, I'm just making excuses. But the Wisdom Seelie is truly amazing and freely shares its endless knowledge. If you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later.
Maybe it's some researcher who wants to remain anonymous.
No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Seelie.
I
Giving
see.
an answer all comes
I
down to the
see.
Seelie's mood.
That's interesting.
Sometimes it'll only give you a vague
That's
answer.
That's an interesting name.
Tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that. All I can do right now is hope that it helps me.
But what about the blessing from the stars?
Who knows if it'll happen this time? I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Trying my luck with another phenomenon is better than doing
Well, let's just see
nothing.
what happens then. It sounds a little sketchy. It's too risky to rely on some fishy legend. What the hell? What should I? I'll pick the first option then.
Oh, really? But I don't want to take up your time.
I'm worried that you'll pass out from exhaustion soon.
Sorry for the bother. You're too kind. Okay,
I'm not
let's
that
go
kind.
give it a try. I've already prepared my questions for the Seelie. I just hope it can help me get through this predicament. Among the countless legends surrounding the House of Dana, the Wisdom Seelie is one of the more popular ones lately. It hasn't been around for long, but word of the Seelie's existence spread like wildfire. Many people have claimed that they've received a reply from it.
I always thought that Sealies are like spirits. You know, guide spirits or something. But I might be wrong, but you know.
should probably help me as well, right?
So do you just call its name and it appears?
I don't know its name, and we have to keep our voices down in the House of Dana. Or else you'll get some scary glares from the Mahamada. Let's split up and
Wait.
ask around about the Seelie.
Maham.
Hopefully someone knows something more.
Don't you mean Mahamatra? Anyway.
Excuse me? Have you ever heard of the Wisdom Seelie?
You've come to the right person. I came
You've
across this
heard
legend
of
not
the
too long ago
Wisdom
myself.
Seelie?
After hearing about it, I decided to test it out and ask it a question about the brightness of the stars. 2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate information. It saved me from having to look up a ton of resources.
Really?
Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply, though.
That sounds like what others have said. But
Oh
I don't
God.
have the time to wait for a reply if the Seelie doesn't answer right away.
Replying to someone takes too fucking long always.
It's quite simple.
Oh,
Go to the
fuck.
bookshelf over there and find either theoretical astrology or a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh my God, I skipped! I fucking skipped! I didn't mean to! Anyway.
Oh, I know where those are. My Darshan has us use those 2 books quite often.
Okay, so write your question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom Seelie, and then insert the letter into one of the books. Come back in a day or 2, and if you see a red stamp on your letter, that means the Wisdom Seelie has replied. However, if the stamp never appears,
I see.
then that means the Seelie doesn't want to answer your question.
I see. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go write down my question.
I guess that's how it works then.
Seelie replies. Finally, I wrote out my question and put it in the book.
So what now? What do we do now? Do we just wait and see what happens?
Wait, I guess. Let's get
I knew
some
it.
time.
I fucking knew
I'll
it.
come back tomorrow to check on it. Don't worry about me if you have other things to do.
I'll come with you. I'm a little worried.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright then, let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope the Seelie replies. Time to look at the letter. Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp.
Is there?
There's a red stamp on it. The Seelie responded. Fantastic.
You look better already.
This is wonderful.
God damn
My
it.
troubles are at an end.
What's wrong with that?
I can't even begin to
I lost a
express how
heart.
grateful I am. Let's take a look at what it wrote. Thank you for your letter. Though I have extended a response, I cannot answer your query due to your questionable motives. Questionable motives? Me? Wait, huh? Okay, let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent thought and work. You planned on using my knowledge to complete your paper's most critical portions. That's not right. However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching, and that there is substance to the content in the completed sections of your thesis, I've decided to help you nonetheless. Follow the hints I've left, and you will find the answer to your question. Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for my knowledge. What the... It's absolutely right about everything. Oh, I'm starting to feel guilty now. I can't deny any
No,
of
you'll be
it,
fine.
but I'm running out
God.
of time. Oh, what should I do?
He might be messing with you. I'll search for the answer with you.
Huh? I could tell you're a
Oh,
very
fuck.
kind person, but I never expected that
I-
you'd go this far to
I
help
clicked
me.
accidentally the screen.
I'll
Oh my god.
definitely think of a way to make it up to you once I take care of my thesis.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, let's start by looking at the hint it left us. It should be on the second page. The first clue lies hidden on the road of wisdom. The headstrong child finally sees the world for how big it truly is, filled with awe, yet struck with fear. That's it? Not even a picture or any other marking to go off of. This is pretty abstract.
It's
What's
really
this road of
confusing
wisdom?
me.
Who's the child?
Wisdom is probably referring to the academia.
Possibly. That sounds like a natural conclusion. So, is the road of wisdom the road that leads to the academia then?
Probably.
Wait, I think I get what it means by the child and awe and fear. When I first left home, it took me days to reach Sumeru City. Oh, I was completely shocked when I first saw it with my own eyes. It was so grand and awe-inspiring. Pictures of the city simply don't do it any justice. After seeing the city, a thought popped into my head. Am I really worthy of this place?
Yeah. And that's the fear.
Worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. If I'm connecting the dots correctly, then I think I know where the Seelie is leading us. But how does it know my feelings so well?
Maybe it wasn't referring to you specifically. Yeah. Maybe it's not referring to you specifically. Let's not jump to conclusions.
You have a point. There's nothing special about my background or experiences. It could be anyone's. Anyway, let's go take a look. Oh, we should be close. This is the way I came when I first traveled to Sumeru City.
So we're not there yet, exactly. Okay.
Aw, it's been way too long since I last visited home. No, this isn't the time for that kind of talk. We have to hurry and find the clues that the Seelie left behind.
It's a pretty big area. Yeah, it is a pretty big area.
It is. Relying solely on what the Seelie said might not be viable. Assuming the Seelie is intentionally linking the clues to my past, I think I have an idea.
Like, the sailor didn't even left behind a freaking clue or something, like a map or some shit. I don't know, but let's hear it.
So this is a little embarrassing. At that time, the sight of Sumeru City was absolutely mesmerizing. I was anxious, but also excited about all the things to come. I was distracted and accidentally stepped on a video leopard's tail.
Oh, ew, gross. Why? No, not gross, but like, why? Good thing it didn't kill you or something. The price of being distracted.
I didn't notice it at all.
Of course you
The poor
didn't.
thing was sound asleep, and after I stepped on its tail, it bolted straight up. I freaked out and ran as fast as I could.
Can't you use your
There
shield
were
or something?
actually
You have
more
a shield!
albino leopards sleeping nearby, and they were all faster than me. I almost got bitten a couple of times.
Ew.
Good thing someone from the Eremites heard me shouting for help. They managed to scare off the leopards.
Good thing you weren't hurt. Yeah, good thing. Cause if that happened again, maybe they'll kill you the next time they see. Oh god.
Yeah, but when I finally managed to calm myself down, I noticed that the talisman my mother had made for me was missing. It's extremely precious to me. Ever since I was little, I would always carry it with me whenever I'm doing something important. I also had it with me when the academia conducted its selection exam at my village. I checked my bag at least a dozen times to make sure the talisman was in there. I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with me. I had thought that it would also help me calm my nerves in Sumeru City, but I ended up losing it
Well,
before I even finished registration at the academia.
peace of mind it gave you must be irreplaceable. Bleh, irreplaceable.
Yeah, and that's when I started having sleeping problems.
Insomnia.
I just began to
You mean
sleep
insomnia?
less and less each day. Losing a talisman like that is definitely a bad omen.
Oh my god!
Oh, sorry. I'm starting to ramble again. What were we talking about before?
The way
Oh, right. Why the Seelie led us here. I think we should look around where the video leopards attacked me.
the way she yawned, I freaking yawned as well. Like yawns are so fucking contagious, man. Like what the fuck? God.
If the Seelie is trying to make me remember things that happened in the past, it would make the most sense for it to hide clues in memorable locations. Oh, hope the Seelie's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by a video leopards.
Let's look around first.
Yeah, that's the only way we'll know for sure.
I didn't know that was
Sure
the part of the
enough, it's
quest.
here, and in a really obvious place. That pretty much confirms my
Oh my
hunch about the
god.
Seelie's intentions.
Okay, let me explain something. I saw a pile of freaking rocks, right? I saw a pile of freaking rocks, and I didn't, and like I was going to destroy it, and when I did destroy it, um, a cutscene appears, and I didn't know that it was like part of the quest. Oh my god. I was so fucking excited that I thought a treasure will appear when I destroyed when I once I destroyed the pile of rocks, but it didn't. Instead of a treasure, it's a cutscene that shows up. Oh my god. Okay. Um it seems like the silly knows you really well.
I don't know, but how did it know about all these details? I've hardly
I
told
don't know.
anyone about this stuff. It's not hiding somewhere and spying on me, is it? Oh,
It can't be that,
that's a
right?
scary thought. Anyway, let's look at the clue we found. forgotten about your very first failure. Oh, see? It
Very
knows
first failure?
everything.
This might be too much even for the Wisdom Seelie.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on. No
I have no idea
place
what's
to
going on as
stay has
well. Maybe it's
become
your other self
legendary.
that's writing all this.
Let's keep reading the clue. Ahem. I've placed the second clue where heaven meets water. The answer, seemingly amongst the stars, was ultimately washed to some unremarkable place downstream. Oh, just as I thought. Something to do with me again.
You already got the meaning? You already got the meaning? And I barely can't even solve puzzles in Genshin? Oh my god. I can't even barely solve puzzles in this game not while not looking it up on YouTube. Oh god. Maybe I'm that dumb. Oh my god.
If the first clue was any indication, then the location described in this clue should also be related to my life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Most Rotawahist research is related to studying the stars. My own thesis work often requires me to go in the field and collect astrological data. And, uh, let's just say there's another devastating and unforgettable failure I've had.
Should we still keep following these clues? If Layla wants to follow these, like if she wants to, keep on going with this, investigating the clues thingy, um, there's nothing we can do about it.
But that can't be helped, right?
See,
We do
told you.
many things not because we want to, but because we have to. Let's keep moving. It might be hard to believe, but being out and about is making me feel a lot better than usual.
Okay.
We're here. That's the spot.
Wait, where's the spot?
That's where I performed my first field observation after enrolling at the academia. I borrowed some equipment.
She's not
from
even
school
showing
and
it.
came here
Anyway.
on a perfectly clear day. Everything was ready to go, and I was positive that I'd be able to get some great data. But the equipment was a little heavy, and I didn't notice that the ground was muddy and some spots were unstable. After I finished setting up everything, part of the ground suddenly shifted, and my equipment started teetering over. I rushed over to grab hold of it, but I ended up tripping over another piece of equipment. The next thing I knew, everything was covered with muddy water. Oh, me and all my equipment. You must be wondering how someone can be so clumsy.
We're all prone to mistakes when we aren't well rested.
Thank you for understanding. If I were the one complaining about not being well rested, it would just sound like an excuse.
Well, you do sleep a lot.
It's a vicious cycle. The
You do
less
sleep
I
a lot
sleep, the more
in
mistakes
many
I make.
areas, so
The more mistakes I make, the harder it is for me to sleep.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So what happened afterwards? Were you injured? Yeah, were you okay? I'm kind of worried now. Fuck.
I just got a minor fracture, so I had to rest at B. Marston for a while.
Minor fracture leads to a bigger injury.
To pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep. It took me forever.
Don't
to
freaking
pay off
yawn
the
or I'll yawn
loan.
again. Fuck. Okay. Don't tell me. Your insomnia got worse after... After what?
Bingo. Aww.
What?
Pressure from my studies and debt was crushing me, and I didn't
Bro.
want to tell my family about any
Oh my
of
god,
it.
I feel so
After
bad for
all,
this woman.
I
Oh
am
my
the
god.
legendary Layla who made it into the academia at a young age. And had never failed an assignment in her life.
Ever consider taking a break? Yeah, you should take breaks. And sleep. And rest. It almost kind of remind me of Noelle.
Of course. I've even considered giving up on my studies completely and returning home to help care for the sumpter beasts, but that would be kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others. I mean that I'd be ashamed of myself. After all, everything I've done up till now is only a result of my own decisions. Although, it hasn't always been smooth sailing, and sometimes things don't go my way. I made it this far on my own. There haven't been any major incidents with my studies, and I even managed to pay off the equipment damages. But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. Most of it is still due to the help of some unknown person rather than my own work.
Okay. Your parents would feel bad if they knew what you were going through. Will they? Will they? Will they feel bad?
And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Once I finally manage to acclimate to life in Sumeru City, I'll show them my success. Oh, I hope.
Oh my god, this pressure that you put on yourself.
Anyways, let's continue looking for the next clue. It should be around here somewhere. An unremarkable place downstream was the description. Here, it's over here.
Oh my god, Zhongli's pillar is on the it's on the screen.
Message might be wet. Let's see. Have you found it? The unremarkable place downstream. Well,
Of course.
How else could I be reading this message? Seriously.
Well, it's gone. It's gone now.
I placed the third hint at a crossroad without a cross. You can turn left
What
or
the
right,
fuck?
but turning back shouldn't be an option.
Crossroad without the... It's a... What? It feels like the clues are getting more and more vague.
They're actually getting clearer for me. I was sort of
Not for me, though. I'm dumb.
even before I read the message. I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of regret I have. Either way, this incident was bound to come up sooner or later.
What should I say? Sounds like this is getting personal. Is the Seelie stalking you? It might be stalking us, yeah. Oh god.
Don't say that. That sounds horrible.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Anyway, just follow me. I'll save the story for when we get there. This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad. I came here.
There's a lot of crossroads here.
Observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby.
Oh
I
no.
made my way here
Layla, don't
and
scare me.
discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone.
Oh,
They were a
it's
group of
just...
treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless.
I thought it was something
They
scary. Oh my god.
definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go
What?
away.
So you wanted to help, but couldn't. Why?
Not exactly.
What?
I already had a vision by that time. Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within
They're not
my
always
abilities.
powerful.
However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person.
Aw, poor you. Poor Layla. Anyway, then what happened?
Then I ran away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventures I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone. I don't know if the family
Did they kidnap
only lost
them?
their
Oh my god.
belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them. I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry.
Do you need a hug?
I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver?
You can't solve every problem with just courage alone. Being rational is just as important. Should I say that?
Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but
I always
can't
try my best to
stop
comfort
myself
everyone
from
in
thinking
Tibet.
that way.
Oh,
It's just as the silly said.
but
Turning
no
back
one's tried to
shouldn't be
comfort
an
me though.
option. However, I can't help but
I can't
think
even
about
find my
running
twin
away
brother.
whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
Anyway, let's go back to the topic at hand. Uh, wait, hold on. The silly probably wants to do more than just criticize you for the past. Why don't you try facing your challenge head on? Yeah, that could work, right? That'll do.
You're right. The more challenging it gets, the harder I should try.
Yes, exactly.
I'm feeling calmer now. Okay. Let's go look for more leads nearby. Here it is, just as I thought. The Seelie must have placed it here in advance. Let's see what we have this time. Whatever it is, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I got that. Oh,
Huh? It's a picture?
so it's not a riddle this time?
Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimara village. Does the Seelie want us to go there?
This might be the last stop in our search. Okay, hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Maybe it's not a trap. Maybe it's not. It should be fine, right? Should be fine. Totally not suspicious.
I think of any connection I have with Vimara Village, though. I've only been there once, and it was pretty uneventful. Whatever the case, the only way we'll know is if we go there.
Just be sure not to push yourself too hard. Yeah, if you want to sleep, then sleep. Take a rest. Take a break. But I know that you wouldn't want that, and you want to keep on going on this search. No matter what I say, you'll always be searching. You'll always, not always, but you'll always keep going to do something just to finish it.
Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm used to pushing my limits.
See?
I know how far I can go.
God.
Let's see. This should be the place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Maybe the Seelie didn't prepare anything for us this time. Or does it want us to knock on the door first?
Let's try knocking on the door, though.
If we're wrong about this, it'll be super awkward.
Layla.
You're right. I can't always be like this. Sometimes it's better to take action than overthink every little thing. Hello? Is anyone home?
Coming! Just a moment. Oh, it's you, Layla. How nice of you to stop by again.
Huh? Do you know me?
How do you know her?
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you.
Oh, I see.
Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
Nope.
A friend.
I'm not a classmate, but I'm her friend.
Trouble with my thesis, and we happened to be passing by.
Okay, so what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on here? I don't get it. I'm so confused.
I don't know either. I don't even know where to begin. I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was getting robbed by the treasure hoarders. But he shouldn't know
So
anything
that's
about
how
me.
he knows
He
you.
shouldn't even know who I am.
Okay, anyway. You said you've been to Vimara Village once, right?
Yeah, but that was before the robbery. I was just passing through. Even
I
if
see.
he saw me, he wouldn't know who I am. He didn't notice me during the robbery.
Is something the matter?
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember how we met. I'm sorry.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of treasure hoarders?
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming, and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way. They didn't even bother taking anything with them. I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I immediately grabbed my wife and child and got out of there.
Oh, I see. I'm so glad that you and your family were unharmed.
I'm glad as well.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and ran to find help.
Oh.
You were amazing. You managed to keep a level head, even in the midst of danger. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against the wall.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. I still regret not helping out sooner. Anyway,
Layla,
uh, when did I come here last? I don't seem to remember.
you don't have to feel bad of not being not being much help to the family. They're fine. They're completely fine. See, they're still alive.
It's been some time, but not too long ago. I don't recall exactly when. What's wrong? Nothing's coming to mind?
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't seem to remember, even after everything you've told me. Maybe I'm just under too much pressure.
You came
Yeah,
over and ate with us,
maybe.
and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture.
Don't you have a camera or something?
Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember once you see it. Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
Okay.
Package? I left a package here?
I can't wait to see it though.
Wait, this is it.
What is that? What is that? It kind of looks like a charm or something. Or like, I don't know what is that, but that looks so pretty. Damn. Damn.
This is the talisman that I lost. The one
Oh,
that
so
my
it's
mother
talisman.
made for me.
Is it really the same one you lost?
Yes, this is definitely it. She made it herself. It's the only one of its kind. There's also a letter here. Was I planning to send it to someone? Let's see who the recipient is. To Layla?
I'm assuming you aren't in the habit of writing letters to yourself. What?
No. I swear I've never done anything like that. What is going on?
I don't know.
Let's open it and see what this is all about. Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Seelie's hints all the way here. Great work. Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself if you overdo it. Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose of self-reflection is not to indulge in the pain of failure, but to succeed in your next attempt. If you're reading this letter, then you have succeeded in taking the first step. On the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking. It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together. I hope that this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you courage as you carry onward and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold.
That's
Always
a
watching over you. Sincerely, the Wisdom Seelie.
that's a long message.
Oh. I thought we were going to fail.
But we didn't.
I thought that everything we did and all the time we spent was for nothing. But the Seelie wasn't messing with me after all.
Could it be that the Wisdom Seelie is you? So it was her other self that when she goes when she goes to sleep. She's sometimes sleep tasking. Maybe it's other self when she sleeps.
I doubt it. I mean, unless I somehow came here while I was unconscious and don't
Well,
remember it. Although
I do know for a fact. Like I do believe.
I have heard rumors claiming that I
Yeah, exactly, you do. You do sleepwalk. Oh god.
But even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the Wisdom Seelie. It could have just helped me while I was sleepwalking.
It's your other self that was helping you while you were sleepwalking. Oh my god. Okay. Either way, it's safe to say that it's related to the blessing from the stars.
I'll write back and ask to meet with the Seelie and see how it responds. Even though I still have a lot of questions,
God, I lost
this
2
experience
stars.
was fruitful
Jeez.
enough. If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and holed up in the academia somewhere. Uh, Perseverance really does pay off.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened, but it's something good, right?
Yes, it's
Probably.
something really, really good, and I'm very thankful for it.
Well then, since you're already here, why don't you stay and have something to eat? We just finished preparing some food.
Oh,
Come on, don't be a stranger.
Don't
Your
be
friends
shy.
should join us as well.
Don't be shy.
You can
Let's
leave
just
your
eat.
troubles until after the meal. You must relax and gather your strength so you can take on the challenges ahead. Am I right?
He's right.
alright.
Fuck.
Thank you all. I can do
I
this.
lost all the hearts.